Now let's go right back to the scene here as we have an aerial shot. This is like we were talking, away from the Highway 1 and 101 area where things have died down. Look at what's cooking in the back of those hills that we can't see from those freeway shots. But this aerial shot is showing us we've got some big problems still baking back in those hills.
And the terrain back there is, I mean, it's impossible for hand crews to get back there. There are access roads that firefighters know about, but right now you got to imagine it'd be tough for them to get in there.
Yeah, and wind conditions change with every, it seems like, canyon and direction back there. So let's find out from the person that knows about that. And just by eyeballing it, you can see that there's some wind dynamics. Alan Rose is in our First Alert Weather Center where he is watching this very closely. Alan?
Well, John, what an interesting behavior we've seen with that fire. If we could actually go back to that Chopper 7 view and I could stand in front of that, that might be more useful if we can do that. Here we go. We're seeing some spot fires. Still looks like they changed the perspective a little bit. But what we were seeing earlier was the fire right up along that ridge top. And yeah, we've seen the fire travel up in spite of seeing those winds offshore. And the natural behavior of fire is that it wants to travel up the mountain slopes. So still some spot fires in and around the coast in the 101, but the stronger line of fire has now moved up in elevation right along the ridges. And we really don't want to see it go down into the Ventura area or the hills north of Ventura because those spots are susceptible to Santa Ana winds, whereas this spot along the coastline isn't so much. All right, let's switch back to the maps and talk about the good news here. The Solimar fire forecast looking much quieter. So winds have quieted down quite a bit, and they're not expected to be as strong through the afternoon hours. Now, as we head into the late night hours tonight and early tomorrow, they will pick back up. So for firefighters, they have a few good hours, maybe a chunk of about, let's say, 12 to 18 hours with quieter conditions. Temps will be nice and mild this afternoon. Still low humidity in the forecast. We'll see some recovery tonight. And looking at temps, again, mid-60s, but as we head into the overnight hours, it will be cold out there. And although we will see this area under a wind advisory again, I don't think the strongest winds will be west of Highway 33. I think they'll be closer to maybe Ventura, El Rio, Oxnard, and Camarillo. And the strongest winds, which could be damaging at times, will be out across the mountain areas where a high wind warning remains in effect until noon Sunday. So dry conditions today, expecting mostly sunny skies. Sunday starts out dry as well. But guys, as we head towards the end of the day, Sunday and early Monday, we are tracking our next storm system. Unfortunately, much like what we've seen so many times this month, it's mostly going to be a wind maker with only a little bit of light rain possible for the Central Coast. Send it back to you at the desk.
All right, Alan, thanks very much. And we're going to be watching that throughout the morning because things are starting to change once again. And we are not out of this by any means. Along the coast, it's calming down. Over that ridge line, it is just hot and cooking back there. And the fire is still roaring in some of those canyons. So we have so much coming ahead as this morning unfolds. And we are going to be with you. We have many members of our staff that have come in here in the newsroom and certainly out on the front lines. They've been pelted with the embers and near the flames and right up to the edge of this fire all morning long in the dark of the night. Now we have a chopper up or two that can give us some of the views from behind that ridge line, which are going to be a little out of our view from Highway 101. But certainly those are the critical spots on the Solimar fire at 1,100 acres. Good news is no structures have been lost. Nobody's been hurt right now. And the cause under investigation, but the big air show and the army of firefighters from throughout Southern California are coming to Ventura County this morning to go on the attack on this fire.
And we want to show you the Waze app right now. This is our First Alert Traffic powered by Waze, and this is your way around if you're going to take it. You see the 101 here through the Rincon down towards Ventura County. This is all closed. So if you are trying to go south or come north, this is what you need to do. Take the 150. It's going to be a slow go. We heard from Ventura County Fire Captain Mike Lindberry, who was on this road, that it's a struggle, but it's moving. Just pack your patience and maybe give the kids the iPad in the back seat if they're heading home from grandma's house, because it's going to be a while. But that is your way around, and then you're going to jump back onto the 33 to get to Ventura County and past this firefight, which we've been following all morning long.